Florida Panthers taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs start off the month of April as NHL guys was clearly giving us an April Fool's joke, a sick one, because Maple Leafs were kicking our asses. However, the Florida Panthers did not give up, and they were actually going to try to make this comeback. The first period, it did not go well. Second period was worse. Third period, though, we saw a different adjustment, and maybe we might have an answer coming into the playoffs. Yes, I will say this. I am concerned about the Florida Panthers offense. I'm also concerned about Sergei Bobrovsky. How is he going to handle all the playoff pressure again? Is he finally going to light up the fire in the playoffs? Is he saving his strength? Or is he going to continue to have a downward spiral for the rest of the season? So many questions that I have for this team. Is there enough chemistry to put up dubs consistently again? Or are they saving their strength and light up the fire in the playoffs? So many questions as a concerned fan myself. Florida Panthers lose this game 6-4. Now, during this game, I was not happy. I'm not happy about the goaltending. I'm not happy about how the turnovers keep happening off the forechecks. I'm not happy about those. I will say this though. The reason why I wasn't freaking out as much, simply put, that we made the playoffs, right? That was enough. It's all about the seeding at this point, who we play against. So, and not to mention, Florida Panthers did try their efforts to make this comeback. They did try. And they at least made some adjustments. However, you also got one of their best players, probably the best player in the league, is Austin Matthews, scoring 2 goals. Incredible. All right. It is Sergei Bobrovsky starting off, going up against Elias Samsonov. And I will say, I'll talk about this in a little bit. We start off with a Toronto face-off win with Tavares. And then we already got a penalty on Lombard for a boarding check on Jake McCabe. And they were going at each other's throats, you know. And so Maple Leafs go on a power play. And Tavares almost got it in twice, but that was saved by Bobrovsky. Reinhart with the shorthand chance, that was saved by Samsonov. Tkachuk, well, actually, after that, the penalty was killed off. Tkachuk tries a wrist shot that was saved by Samsonov. Samsonov, in this game, I gotta give credit to him. I thought Samsonov played desperation, but he played terrific goaltending. There were pucks that should have went behind the net, and he completely flipped 180 to save the puck just before it crossed the goal line. So, yeah. So, there's that. Mark Giordano gets called for holding against Los Serene. Florida goes on a power play. And to surprise of absolutely nobody, the Florida Panthers did nothing with this power play. So that's killed off. Then, off a terrible turnover by Kulikov. One of the worst giveaways I've seen in a while, to Matthew Knies, and then gives it to Nicholas Robertson for a goal. And it was an easy goal to make after you make that swerve from Bobrovsky. So Matthew Knies, 20th assist of the season, and Nicholas Robertson with the wrist shot gets his 12th goal of the season. Following that, though, 33 seconds later, another goal. This one is assisted by TJ Brody. That's his 22nd assist of the season. Off the wrist shot, which I thought was a backhand for a second, but it was a wrist shot. I mean, do I really have to say his name? Really? I don't want to say his name, but I'll say it anyway. It's Austin Matthews with his 61st goal of the season. And his season just continues to impress people. 61 goals. My God. Then Tavares gets called for interference on Tarasenko. Just a little bit of shit move. We get one shot on goal, which was Bennett's, but that was saved by Samsonov. Power play was killed off. Then Toronto goes on heavy pressure on Florida. Bobrovsky was there for most of it, but they keep missing the net. Then Matthew Knies gets called for a roughing against Mikkola. They both win each other's throats. They were beating the crap at each other, but because Knies was doing this, grabbing, that's roughing, so he goes to the box. And Florida's power play, not great. That goes towards the end of the first. And we go to the second period to start off. And just when the power play comes to a close, there was one chance during the power play, which I believe there was one more chance left. One or two more chances left with Verhaeghe with the snapshot that was saved by Samsonov and Kachuk, but he missed to the right. Power play ends. Verhaeghe has the puck. He gives the Montour with the slash shot, and it goes in. Verhaeghe with his 38th assist of the season. Off the slash shot, it's Montour. Monty gets his 7th goal of the season to come back up within one. It's 2-1 Toronto. Okay, not bad. 40 seconds later. Is it 40 seconds later? Almost. 40 seconds later, Toronto responds. Max Domi with his 34th assist of the season, and the primary assist is Austin Matthews. That's his 36th assist of the season. The tip-in is Tyler Bertuzzi. Yeah, it's Tyler Bertuzzi, that piece of garbage that was in the Boston Bruins last season or two. Gadjevich then gets called for roughing against Tavares. Tavares wasn't sent to the box, but Gadjevich does. That's fair. So Toronto goes on a power play, and Toronto's power play did mostly nothing. There was one shot where Timmins was trying to shoot one, but he missed high wide to the left. Florida was trying to get shorthanded chances. And, Reinhardt with his wrist shot, that was saved by Samsonov. Hello, Serena with the wrist shot, that was also saved by Samsonov. But Tuesday gets the backhanded chance before the power play just ends, but that was saved by Bobrovsky. A couple of minutes later, another horrible giveaway by Kulikov. I thought Kulikov was awful last night. I thought he was terrible. Giving up pucks to players, to David Kemp, nonetheless, and he buries his wrist shot. I mean, what do you want us to do? He buries this one, 7th goal of the season. It's now 4-1 Toronto. Not good. Barkov gets called for interference on Tavares. I don't understand that. I just don't understand that call. Then Toronto gets on the power play. There was a couple of slight chances, but none of them. Let's see. Yeah, none of them were shots on goal. So no activity, no offensive activity for Toronto Maple Leafs. Then 14:05. We're down 4. Nicholas Robertson gets an assist. That's his 12th assist of the season. And Pontus, I don't know. Holmberg, that's his 10th assist of the season. Off the tip-in, another tip-in goal. This one's off Matthew Knies. That's his 13th goal of the season. And the Panthers are down 5-1. Bobrovsky really needs to, Bobrovsky really needs to look at films and see what he's doing wrong, because this is not working. This is just not working right now. Now there will be some pushing and shoving, as for all hockey games, but I guess Maple Leafs have a grudge the fact that what we did to them in the playoffs. Then that is the second period, really. Four period. Wow, listen to me. Third period, they made a goalie switch. It's now Stolarz on net, and Stolarz was for the most part absolutely great. He was a great goalie tonight. He didn't even give up a goal. That one goal that happened at third was the empty net, and we'll talk about that. Anyway, before that all happened, Florida was making their comeback. Now, in my Discord, they were saying how, Tarasenko is the reason why they were losing these games. Well, I don't know how else to put it this way, but Tarasenko played great hockey last night. He scored a goal. I mean, really? How are you going to say it's his fault? Anyway, 2 minutes and 12 seconds into the third period. We're down 3 now. Losarin gets his 11th assist of the season, and Mikola gets his 13th assist of the season. Off the tip-in redirection is Vladimir Tarasenko. What a beautiful redirection this was. 22nd goal of the season, and that just gets past Samsonov. So that's great. And Samsonov, I don't know how he's making his saves. Again, completely going 180 to save that puck before it crossed the goal line. I mean, I don't know. That was just crazy. Benoit gets called for a hold against Rodriguez. Florida goes on a power play. Cup, there was 1 or 2 chances with Florida's power play shots on goal, which was Matthew Tkachuk's tip-in, but that was saved by Samsonov, and what did I tell you with that one? Tarasenko hits the post. I mean, my goodness, just not able to get past the post or the goalie. And there was a shorthanded chance with T.J. Brody, but that was saved by Stolarz, thankfully, and the power play was killed off. So then a few minutes later, Austin Matthews was not the only one with the top 2 goal scorers of the season. We have one of our own. Alexander Barkov gets his 51st assist of the season, and Tarasenko gets his 27th assist of the season. Off the snapshot, his 52nd goal of the season, it's Sam Reinhart. Sam Reinhart, 52nd goal of the season. Florida's now down by 2. Okay, we're seeing this major comeback against the Maple Leafs again. Can we do it again? We'll see what happens. Florida putting on pressure. Samsonov, I mean, again, he's making these crazy saves. Lundell's trying to get one. Ekblad's trying to get one. Tarasenko's playing his good hockey. A few minutes later, though, we would get another goal. Matthew Tkachuk gets his 57th goal of the season, 57th assist of the season, and his primary assist is Vladimir Tarasenko, his 28th assist of the season. This is during the empty net situation, by the way. Stolarz had to go to the bench. Snapshot is Sam Bennett, his 17th goal of the season, and Florida is down 1 point with the Maple Leafs. Florida then calls a timeout, see what we're going to do. We come out, game time. Stolarz had to leave the goal, nearing the tie, and Matthews stole it, and it just shoots, and then it goes to the back of the net. That's his 62nd goal of the season, and that ends the game. Final score of this game would be 6-4, Toronto. And the one thing I can say of the Florida Panthers is this is encouraging, and I'm so proud of the Cats at least making efforts and scoring some shots. They will not give up. We almost saw a cardiac Cats again. I'm so proud of the effort they put in last night. I really am proud, and all the adjustments that they make. We have some concerns. For example, Bobrovsky, that's the concern. The consistent defense is the concern. And the offense is kind of dwindling. Hopefully they can get those adjusted when playoffs come, because we don't want a first-round exit. We want to go all the way to the Cup and perhaps win it all. All right, so look at the team stats. You got Florida shooting more shots on goal. We have more hits than they do. They have one more face-off win than they do. Now, unlike the last game, we actually had power plays. We had 4 power play opportunities. We capitalized none. Toronto's power play opportunities was 3. They capitalized none either. But Toronto has 14 block shots. That's more than what we do. We had more takeaways than they do, and they had more giveaways than they do. But unlike those giveaways, they were not the ones that were giving up the goals. Unlike 2 of those from Kulikov, that were the results of the 2 goals. And stars of the game, obviously they gave it to Austin Matthews, which he has 1 star, 2 goals, 1 assist. I mean, I can't say he didn't deserve it, because he definitely did. They gave 2 stars to Matthew Nyes, which is he has 1 goal and 1 assist. 3 stars, they give it to Vladimir Tarasenko, which he has 1 goal and 2 assists. Okay, fair enough. I'll take that. And Florida Panthers' next game is on Wednesday against the Montreal Canadiens. Oh, no, excuse me. They're playing tonight because today is April 2nd. They got the Habs tonight, not Wednesday, so don't get confused. That's my fault. That's totally my fault. Tonight is the game for the Florida Panthers. So they're doing back-to-back on the final road trip of the season, which is in Canada and Boston. So that's going to be very dangerous. I think we have 3 games tonight. Let's see. Yeah, so we got the Fish. Let's get through that one. We got the Florida Panthers, which is the next game after that. So pull up. And then we have the big game with the Miami Heat. So that's 3 games tonight. So very busy Tuesday night, folks. And then tomorrow we got 2 games, which is pretty busy and very important as of that point as well. And yeah. And another 3 games on Thursday. So very busy week. And oh my gosh, it's not going to be fun. So that's going to do it for this one, folks. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe our content, because Miami TG is back. And when he does, he'll be right there with the entertainment you deserve. Hopefully, we rebound and get some wins. Hopefully, can the Fish finally win a game? And can the Miami Heat pull a big one against the New York Knicks? All right, guys, that's going to do it. And I'll see you guys next time. Good night.